Hi, welcome to London Super Comic Con 2013. We're here at the Excel Center in London, and I'm here with artist JK Woodward, artist for Assimilation, the Doctor Who and Star Trek The Next Generation crossover. And so, JK, do we call you JK? Is that a thing?
That's just my written name. You can call me James.
James!
Yeah, that's my actual name.
That seems weird to call someone by initials.
Yeah, two initials. It seems douchey.
Yeah. So James, it was announced recently that you got the second sequel to this coming out.
Yeah.
What can you tell us, if anything?
I can't tell. Well, I can tell you how I found out, which was at New York Comic Con on a panel. Their way of asking me if I wanted to do the job was to announce that I was doing the job, which is, they know me. They know I'm going to love doing it. As far as what's going to happen with the sequel, we haven't heard anything about that. Basically, they said at New York Comic Con, we'll contact you in a few months and let you know what's going on and when. So.
So how did the first volume go? I mean, how was it for your sense?
It was amazing. It was amazing. We really underestimated the demand. At first, we went through 3 printings of the first issue. So we had no idea. I was apprehensive when we were first doing it. It was either people were gonna really love it or they're gonna really hate it. And they really loved it. So. Yeah, it went really well, and it continued to. And I'm just hearing nothing but positive things when I come to these events.
Nice. So for our fans that may not have seen this or anything else, can you remind us what else you've done that's particularly noteworthy?
Oh, well, I really spent 3 years of my time working on a series with Peter David called Fallen Angel for IDW.
Oh, and that's right behind
And that's right behind me, yes. That's her. That's Leander, the Fallen Angel. We did that for 3 years as a regular ongoing series at IDW. And then we continue to do miniseries now, usually 4 or 5 issue arcs. It comes about once a year. In fact, Peter recently had a stroke, and that kind of put us off the rails a little bit, but we were about to start a new miniseries right after I finished Assimilation Squared, the Star Trek Doctor Who. But we're probably going to get to that in about a month, so we're probably look for an announcement in about a month on that,
Okay. So I take it he's feeling better these days?
He's making great recovery. I mean, he's much faster than the doctors had expected, so we're probably looking at a full recovery. He's got his eyesight back in his right eye, which is bothering him. He had double vision. He's getting dexterity back in his right hand, and he's walking with a cane. So already, and it's only been a couple of months.
That's great to hear. I mean, he's such an amazing icon to all of us who've been following him for decades now.
And there's a reason why he's so amazing, and it was never more clear to me than when he had a stroke, because he had an X Factor script due, and he got it done while in the hospital a week after a stroke. He went immediately, had his wife go get some voice recognition software, Dragon Speak, I think it's called, or something. So he could just dictate his script, and he managed to get it in on time. So X Factor is uninterrupted. Stroke ain't gonna stop him. He had a novel deadline, and he got that in on time. So there's no stopping him.
So well, that's great to hear. So are you working on any other personal projects or anything else right now?
Yeah, well, it just leaked through that me and Tony Lee are working on a crime horror story, which I'm really excited about.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's coming out summer of 2014. So we got a little while to work on it. It's a 5 issue arc. We just had a meeting yesterday and just kind of plotted out the end of the arc, and it's just going to be great. It's going to be great.
Okay, so crime and horror.
Yeah.
What's the setting? What's the time period?
It's in modern times, modern day New York, and it's spread over all the 5 boroughs, and it's well, without saying too much this early in the game, I will say I think described it the best when they said it was H.P. Lovecraft meets Scarface.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll be happy to elaborate much more on that when at least I have the issue 1 done or something.
Okay. That sounds like a fun thing. Yeah, I just saw Mr. Tony Lee at the bar last night. So down the pub. We were down the pub. Yeah. So yeah, well, hey, we wish you luck, and we can't wait to see what comes next.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.